Welcome back, everybody. This is my Bourbon Podcast. I'm your host, Perry, with me as he always is, because he's just that good.
It's
what he
just
does.
Here.
He's just that good at what he does. It's Whiskey the Mutant Eric.
It's the Mutant Whiskey Man. I'm Whiskey Man the Mutant. And I'm on the Bourbon Podcast that's mine. And that's Ritter Perry. Or some call him Larry. Some call him Terry. But I'm Whiskey Mutant Man. And I drink whiskey and I eat little desserts. And then sometimes I eat grass. Sometimes I'm just Eric. But all the time, I'm your friend.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Whiskey Man the Mutant Man.
Whiskey the Mutant Eric.
Whiskey the Mutant Eric coming at ya. Ka-chow.
Oh, man. As you can tell, my brain is in about 18 different places right now. I'm doing great.
You are. You look good.
Thank you. I'm hanging in there. It's been a busy week for the Ritter clan.
Wow.
Well, I'll put a little picture up on screen so you can see which we have.
Steamboat Willie? Why have you been busy with him?
We've been making plans.
Bless, go over there, Peachy.
Serenity now. Anyway, so you can see the little face that we are going to be meeting in September. The Ritter family is expanding by one. Lucy and I are expecting our second child.
Oh.
Right now. So, yeah, we just announced it on Saturday. It should have been Saturday.
You should see the video. Perry got hit in the balls. Like they tried to do like a little bat thing, and like stuff went crazy.
Yeah, there was. You think there would be blood, but it was actually cotton candy.
Yeah,
it was very strange.
Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah. Anyway, mom's doing great. Baby's doing great. I'm doing great. Honestly.
You ready? You ready for two?
I am. I'm ready for another squishy little baby.
A little squishy one?
Yeah. I'm excited for Eden to be a big sister. It's just, it was just time.
How do you think she's going to handle it once everything's kind of the excitement of the new kid is kind of dwindling down, your home, everything, and the first time she's like just pissed. She's like, get away. Give me the attention. I've seen her.
It's not gonna be great.
I've seen her do some stuff.
It's not gonna be great. Yeah, she's got an attitude. So we're gonna have to have many conversations about sharing attention.
Yeah.
And respecting boundaries. But we respect you here at Tim Bip, and we hope that you respect us as well.
I respect them a little bit. Just a little. Depends on who you are.
Whatever. If you want to support the show, please go to patreon.com/mybourbonpodcast for as little as $1 a month. For as little as $5 a month, there's bonus content that's over there that comes out every single week. Mondays, there's a bonus episode. Tuesdays, the pregame chats and the main episode comes out uncut. That's before it comes out for everybody else. On Wednesdays, edited and, ready for everybody to hear like normal.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
But yeah, that's going to become increasingly important too with a second child on the way, please. So
rates are going to go up, you stingy bitches. Get your money, Rick.
We're going to start the stingy bitch tier on the Patreon.
Stingy bitch tier.
It's 35 cents a month.
You ain't getting nothing. You don't even get to see the thumbnail.
We actually block your IP address from seeing anything that we do other than like a specific tweet that's just
spammed.
Us flipping you off.
Yeah. You barely get a GIF of us. Stingy bitches.
It's my favorite thing. We normally kick off the show with Flying Blind or Sips and Snacks. I don't know what we're starting off with this week.
Eric's Sips and Snacks, but it's over there. So give me a second because I completely forgot to bring it over here. Because it's almost Easter time.
Okay.
I got an Easter snack.
Okay.
Ready?
Go get it.
You spit out an egg. You can imagine if I did that.
That was gross.
Sip. And a snack. Now listen. Just go with me here. Just go with me here. I don't like Peeps, right? So I really am not going to like these things. You don't want to try these, do you?
I mean, I will. They're not going to be like, I'm not going to throw up or anything. I just don't. This is not the first thing that I want to eat.
All right, spoiler alert. This will be saved for 69 and with Whiskey Mute.
Okay.
Now I'm going to go just find something to blind you with. I'm going to test your knowledge. I'm going to see if that brain is working. I know. Okay.
Okay.
Get ready.
All right. Well, we could have still done that. I didn't mean to.
This ain't blind anymore.
Okay.
You really want to drink that, don't you? I just pour it up. All right. Do something funny on the screen right now while I'm gone.
Like, put something funny on the screen?
Thank you very much. My, it's a beautiful box.
This is episode Chaos.
Episode Chaos. It's not even an episode number. It's episode Chaos.
It's episode Chaos because it's just a wild one today.
Okay. Sometimes you need some chaos. Introduce a little chaos.
All right.
You know the thing about chaos?
Do it.
It's fair.
Do what? What's fair?
Chaos.
Chaos is fair?
Yeah.
What's that from?
The Dark Knight.
Oh.
Remember? He's talking to Harvey Two-Face.
Yeah. He's flipping the coin.
You know the thing about chaos.
Oh, okay.
It's fair.
I'm Batman.
Yes, that's also a line in the movie. Is that? No, it's not in that one.
I was in darkness.
Rachel!
We come to me in darkness.
I was born.
I was
born.
Hey, get off my lawn. This is special.
It smells special.
Especially bad.
Especially when I throw it out the window with the bathwater.
Maybe it's got better. Oh, God. Oh, God. Give me straight notes. What comes to mind on this?
Just bad. No, it's very mashy.
And drummy?
6 month. No. Jason's got a better palate than that. This is like 6 month old bourbon.
Close.
I mean, it really tastes like I just stuck my finger into a fermentation vat.
It tastes like sour milk.
Yeah, it's not good.
I don't know if you've ever heard of this. Called Hidden Barn. It strikes again. Hidden Bar Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, batch 1. Look, we've almost finished it.
Put that in the pours from the floor so we can.
It's almost there.
It's on. Let's put it on death row, shall we?
How old was this? 4 years?
Well, it's Kentucky Straight, so it's at least
2
2.
years.
If it doesn't have the age on it, it's supposed to be 4.
All bourbon is whiskey, but
Give me a break.
the hidden barns of Kentucky painted black to hide the operations inside some, and as an act of solidarity for the rest, still stand as a reflection of a time when those whose passion for whiskey making would stop at nothing. That same passion drives us to make whiskey the hard way because we love the process as much as the result. Oh, I read that the wrong way. That was the wrong way. We love the process as much as the result. We may seem inefficient to most. No, I don't know about that. What We may seem inefficient to most as a betrayal of a labor of love to us. What? We embrace the natural variances and settle for nothing less than quality, no matter the cost. That's all right.
That sounded fine.
Does that make you want to buy more?
No. Yeah. You know, sometimes doing it the hard way doesn't mean the right way. You know what I'm saying?
We love to make your taste buds cry. Are we interviewing them next week? I'm just playing.
Wouldn't that be great?
Oh.
We're going to warm up our palates and only drink Hidden Barn for the next week.
Ugh.
Oh, boy.
Still,
It's rough.
that's rough.
It's not good.
You want to taste one more thing that's probably not good?
Yeah, sure.
Let's see if it's gotten better.
Probably hasn't.
Where's it at?
I bet you it's gotten worse
Elijah Craig 18.
based on how it did last week.
Bottled 9/18/23. If this is the first time listening, then you don't know why we would think this is bad, because we've been drinking it for the past 2 weeks. We put our money together. We paid a little extra, but it was Elijah Craig 18. How bad could it be?
Real
Bad.
Real bad.
So, week 3, and I've yet to figure out a way to get a replacement for this.
You know what? The finish on Hidden Barn is really not that bad. It's like chocolatey peanut buttery.
Get out. There is nothing good about that.
The finish is not bad.
The finish is horrible. You drinking the wrong glass. That was a finish from a different.
No, I just cleaned it out with water.
You're something's wrong with you.
Your pan. You're covering the tab tonight.
I don't know. I don't get any good.
All
right, we're back. Elijah Craig 18.
It actually kind of smells more oaky now.
Doesn't smell as sour.
It smells kind of oaky now. It
Does
smells like an 18-year-old bourbon now.
It takes 3 weeks to open up.
We turned the corner, boys.
Oh my God.
It's still it's still a little sour.
But it doesn't like automatically go off-putting.
No.
You smelled it and you're like, this is not good. Now it does smell like a kind of a dusty top pour. Those rough, nasty edges are gone. There is that grapey nose. I see. I hear it. I smell it. It took 3 weeks. It's finally ready. We did it. That tastes like Elijah Craig 18.
All it took was me saying I'm gonna be a father again, for the father of bourbon to shine his.
That was the key.
Yeah. If only 2 weeks ago, before we were ready to say
bourbon
anything.
is now voice activated.
Hidden Barn, be better.
They did it. If you don't like
you
whiskey
can chug
now,
the whole bottle now.
If you don't like whiskey, you can tell it to be better. You may have to wait. Did we miss this news?
I don't know. Let me check Whiskey Advocate.
Lord. Can you... Whiskey Advocate, can you turn whiskey better by telling it to taste better? What if there was like an article like, it's kind of like people thought they would be like Metallica and like hit it with the music, but they just sit and talk to it for weeks and say,
Yeah.
Be better, be better, be better, be better. Nope. Don't see it. Guess we broke the news first.
Yeah, well, call us Whiskey Advocate.
Call me the mutant man.
Call me Ishmael.
Call you the pear barrel.
Anyway.
I cannot believe how much better that is.
That's crazy.
I'm glad we didn't throw it away.
I don't want to drink you anymore.
I don't want to drink you anymore. And it does the slow motion where it's going to the garbage. Like you see it from the garbage. Like, no.
What have you been drinking recently?
What have I been drinking? Well, last night Kentucky sucked and lost. And I tried not to drink anything because I had to work again this morning early. And I gave up at halftime, and I drank Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof, and I drank too much of it at like 9 o'clock at night, and I had a headache this morning. But the Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof was good. I will say that. What else?
He's got to go.
He's got to.
He's got to go. He's won one tournament game.
I know.
In the past 5 NCAA tournaments.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
A most undeserved 3 seed.
You don't have to tell me.
Ever. Ridiculous.
You don't have to tell me.
I saw a tweet today that the women's gymnastics coach or something was retiring today. And I read it and I said out loud, great. Now do Calipari.
Somebody else retire. So yeah, drank some Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof. I had a little bit more of the New Riff 8-year. So
me
good.
too. I had some with my dad actually.
I hope you, if you skipped ahead and you haven't listened to last week's episode, go back. I love doing that interview. I think I hadn't got to be in on an interview for a couple of times due to work and everything, but I felt like that interview went very well.
It did.
And like, it was so nice talking to Brian and kind of seeing him like open up throughout the interview. Like, I will be 100% honest, when we were getting ready to start, it felt more like a kind of a, like, here we are, let's do a normal interview. And it just slowly, that interview just got more fun and fun and fun. And go back and listen to that.
Yeah.
What else have I had? Not really that much. Did I talk about going to the basketball game?
No, because that was last weekend.
Oh yeah, we went to Indianapolis and watched the Pacers play the Brooklyn Nets. My son, that was his Christmas present. He wanted tickets to an NBA game and get a jersey and all that, and we had a great time. And I've been to a Pacers game before, and I had to get a bourbon and diet, but they can make any bourbon and diet, but they have the St. Elmo's cherry infused whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You put that stuff in like a Coke Zero or something, it's so good. It's like a cherry Coke and bourbon or something. It's delicious. It's delicious. I had like 3 because we stayed there right beside there, and I was like hammering them down. So yeah, some St. Elmo cherry infused whiskey. Good.
Is that where you went last time that you had the St. Elmo's? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, it's good. And I actually have seen that here. Like, they have that.
Yeah, I've seen it around.
But it's one of those things
different
where
stores.
I saw it and I was like, ooh, maybe I should buy it for myself. But then it's like, I don't want to because I only want to drink it.
You
when
want it to be
I'm
special.
there. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's about what I've had.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot, but a few little things.
Well, St. Patrick's Day was this past weekend.
Oh yeah. What did I have? Because you said, well, I think I just had some wild turkey or something like that.
What did you tell me?
I told you I'd poured something.
Oh, you had the 8-year New Riff.
That's when I had it. Oh,
Yeah.
Because I didn't have any Irish whiskey. I didn't want to drink any beer. That's when I had the New Riff, and you stuck to it.
I stuck to the Guinness. I had Guinness, and I ordered food from Tilted Kilt.
Tilted Kilt. I don't think I've ever ate there.
Okay, I haven't either, but it's basically like Irish Hooters. Yeah.
Irish Hooters?
Yeah.
Like
and
big titty shepherd's pie? Is that what you got?
No, I
Are we going?
Louise, no, we are not going.
Oh.
I ordered DoorDash, and the delivery driver was like, "Man, you should have gone in and gotten your food yourself, man." I was like,
"You did him a favor."
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I shouldn't have tipped him.
Yeah, that was the tip.
But they they were selling as part of their St. Patrick's Day special shots of Jameson.
You could order shots of Jameson and have it delivered.
Yeah. So I got 2 shots of Jameson. I put one of them in my coffee for like an Irish coffee.
Yeah.
And then the other one I had with my fish and chips for dinner.
Oh, fish and chips.
Yeah.
Oh, kill some fish and chips.
It was great. It was wonderful. But then I basically have not really had anything the rest of the week.
Just chug Guinness the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Doesn't that fill you up like Guinness?
Guinness?
It's like,
no, it's real.
I feel like it's super thick.
It is not at all. It's extremely light.
Maybe I haven't. Well, I've not had one in forever.
Yeah.
So.
It is a nitro stout.
Yeah.
So it's. I don't
like Fast
know.
and the Furious? Nitrous?
No. Oh. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but it is lighter than a typical stout. So it's easy to drink more than your typical. Like
Gotcha.
there was one year. My dad used to have this tradition with a bunch of his buddies on Christmas Eve where they would all go to a Irish pub basically together and just drink beer. And when I finally was able to go, I was old enough to go. The first year I went.
You never drank before you were old enough to drink, did you?
I mean, I was like 19 or 20 when I first drank. So
your dad let you go to the pub and drink?
No, I was 21 when
Papa Ritter.
I pounded like 8 Guinnesses that afternoon.
Damn.
It was a great day. I friggin' love Guinness, man. I truly do.
Again.
I would have brought one if I had really thought about it because I have a couple left from the weekend. But we went to mom and dad's for dinner. I brought the 8-year for him to try. Also brought the 18-year Heaven Hill Heritage for him to try as well.
What do you think?
We both said, well, it better be this good for being $300. And I mean, it's so funny how like it is easily already like top 5 best.
Yeah.
So far this year. I also want to give a shout out. I got to pull this email up. I'm sorry. This is kind of like an early.
I gotta give a shout out too.
This is kind of an early mailbag or whatever. Nathan Bodeker sent an email and he said, "Thanks for clearing the bottled and bond up on the New Riff 8-year. I was yelling at my phone. It's not bottled and bond. I am sorry. I said a bunch throughout the first part of the review last week of the 8-year New Riff that it was bottled and bond. It's not. It's just 8-year and 100 proof.
We're so used to New Riff being bottled and bond.
Yeah, I am genuinely sorry. I that was just a massive brain fart on my part.
Speaking of New Riff, I gotta give a shout out to Michael working in the gift shop or the front of New Riff because we did the episode and we had the sample. Well, behind the scenes, I'd actually pre-ordered a full bottle, which is the bottle I have that I was drinking on. And so on our way to Indianapolis, I stopped to pick it up. And this doesn't happen to me very often, and I think it kind of blew my brain. It blew my balls off a little bit. I walk in, and there's Michael. He's a full, luscious beard, like very handsome young man. He goes, "Hey, Whiskey Mutant." I was like, I kind of did this thing, and like this was like a 100% real reaction, like you would see on like a movie, like if somebody's like, "Huh, what?" I started like looking for obviously myself because I'm not used to somebody saying that,
right?
And I was like, "Oh, me?" He was like, I love watching your content, love seeing the videos and stuff." So it was nice to have somebody give me a compliment like that. That sounded very conceited.
I think everybody knows what you mean.
You know what I mean? It was nice, seeing the Whiskey Mutant get some support and some
love in
public there. But yeah,
some love
sorry
in this club.
if I look confused and very like what is happening, because I honestly I thought somebody else behind me was like the Whiskey Mutant. I don't know. It's this whole thing. I don't understand, but it was nice. And I've not been in the new like shop area of New Riff since they redid it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's beautiful. I apologize because he wanted to go up and have a pour, and I was literally en route to basketball, so I couldn't go have a pour. But I told him I'd take him up next time on it. So yeah, you got me. You got me good.
Only other thing I can think of, we had a little fundraiser event for Sarah last night for her state representative campaign, and there was Whistle Pig Piggyback, which I had not had before. Their 6-year-old 100% right. Have I?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. I am always surprised at how smooth that is for a 100% rye.
It's good
whiskey.
It legit is good.
It's not overbearing or like overly spicy or anything.
Did you have you seen Whistle Pig's like new commercial that has Super Troopers in it?
Oh, where they're drinking maple syrup?
Yeah,
I have seen that.
Syrup.
It's really good.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. And then I had like an ounce and a half of Woodford. So, and that was weird.
Oh, Woodford.
Yeah.
I have not had like just regular Woodford.
It was weird.
I know you did
very strange.
The double oaked.
Yeah.
But I don't know the last time I had just normal. I have a bottle upstairs.
Yeah.
But when we bought the house, like the people that helped finance it, or I don't know if it's a builder or the finance. Anyway, they have a pick, and they give you a bottle of Woodford when you buy the house.
Sorry if I just spit on you.
But I was like, I don't want to open that right now. That's like more of like a house thing. I don't know, and it's just regular Woodford, obviously. So,
gotcha. This is My Bourbon Podcast is brought to you by Monkey Cult Coffee Co.
I just had a cup.
Are you good?
I feel great.
Is that the way that Monkey Cult Coffee Co. makes you feel?
Yes,
okay.
Every time.
Well, you could feel like that, or you could feel even better.
Yeah. What?
Awake, enriched, infused with excitement and energy for the day, for life, for whatever you got coming your way. Monkey Cult Coffee Co. is the evolution of flavor infusion. They are above and beyond what it means to bring flavor to coffee. There's so much more than just adding flavor shots to your coffee. It's more than blueberry, chocolate, chip, mocha nastiness.
I want something that tastes good.
I want it to taste like what you see on the bag, right?
Yes, exactly.
So if a bag of coffee is going to say bourbon chocolate chip, which is one of their flavor infusions that they have available at monkeycultcoffee.com, then you want it to taste like that.
Yeah, it's probably going to taste like one of your favorite whiskeys that you get those notes from because they make it taste that good.
If they have a bag that says toasted coconut rum, you're going to want it to taste like it's toasted coconut rum.
It's just too good.
You're killing me, man. You're killing me.
This stuff is good, though. I mean, I'm serious.
They're a wonderful company. They've been supporting the show for a little while now. You guys have done a great job of supporting them as well. You can continue to do that by following the affiliate link in the description below. By using that link, they know that we sent you, and you can use the code MyBourbonPod10 at checkout. That is MyBourbonPod10 for 10% off your order. And as a reminder, for every bag of Monkey Cult coffee that is sold, they will be making a donation to the National Pediatric Cancer Foundation.
That's awesome.
In the name of Robin Leigh Larson, who was somebody that was very close to them, that they lost to cancer in 2019. So
I think if you get some Monkey Cult coffee, show it on Instagram. Tag us, tag Monkey Cult. They'll share it. We'll share it. I just want to see who's drinking that monkey cult, man.
Yeah.
I joined the cult. You should too.
Yes, indeed. So, there you go.
You got any more?
Well, not right now. I'm actually out.
No, can we go make some right now?
No, I just told you I'm out.
Oh, I need it.
Thanks, Monkey Cult Coffee Co. for supporting the show.
Chaos.
This is the chaos episode, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're reviewing. Well, I know one.
Well, and I know.
How do we want to do this? We've done this before. You want to tell them?
Yeah, so we went to the store separately. And we didn't really have anything to review this week. We didn't have an interview. It was just kind of an off week for us, which I was excited about. It was a less stressful week, and we were kind of brainstorming on what to do. And Eric said, well, why don't we each get a bottle that we put up against our own. We each bring a bottle to the table. And we try to convince the other why ours is better.
Yeah.
Only parameter that it had to be under was we've never reviewed it before on the show. So I think we should pour them blind.
Yeah.
For each other.
This is chaos, baby. I'm nervous.
So. I can't believe how good this Elijah Craig 18
for sure.
is now.
What if it gets bad next week? It like turns.
Oh no!
We did all that work. We did all the work. It is work. Not
Patience.
Yeah, patience takes a lot of work.
Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
While you're doing that too, I'll try to. I'm just gonna wait until you're done because I don't know how to discreetly open mine.
And then I'm gonna open discreetly. Well, if I can, I even open one. There we go.
I did see
What?
all things aside, I did see a funny TikTok or reel or whatever.
Oh yeah, was it some guy eating grass and then people trying to explain to him what
no,
edible grass is?
The caption was Creed Shepherd.
Creed Shepherd. Oh,
it was
God.
that guy singing higher.
Oh no.
But it was to like a quick little Reed Shepherd highlight reel.
Well, Reed Shepherd is not my favorite person right now.
Well,
all right.
he had an okay season.
He had a good season. Doesn't know how to play a tournament. Then I'm gonna open the screen. Oh, this is that time of the episode where I get to open my eyes and then everything's blurry. Everything's so blurry. Everything is so messed up. About you, can I be happy?
I'm genuinely very excited for
Really?
this.
I'm excited about mine. I don't know what the heck's going to happen.
Yeah,
be
that's kind of where I am too with mine. All right.
Ready?
Ready when you are.
All right. Time to feel funny.
Who needs drugs, kids?
All right.
You shove it in my face.
2 pours. Oh. Okay, baby. Okay. I ain't bad at that one.
It smells like leather. It smells like wet leather.
Wet leather.
Wet leather, yellow leather.
Wet yellow weather.
Is
Do
this
you like that smell?
I don't hate it. It's very reminiscent of just like a straight up rye whiskey.
Okay. It smells like just a good rye whiskey that it does have some leather notes. It does have like kind of that cinnamon, like rhubarb. You know, we talk about rhubarb on here. But it smells like something that I could use for multiple things. I could drink it neat. I could throw this in old fashioned. It just smells like kind of down the line, like not bad, not amazing, just decent.
It's a little malty as well.
We'll smell yours. Yeah. What the? Ugh. That's like smelling salts.
Okay.
Oh my God. That opened up my sinuses. It went straight to my eyes.
Okay.
Bro. Oh my, that is so strong. Like,
point nose goes to Eric.
I'm very intrigued about this though, because it does, like, you have to smell it.
It smells like potpourri.
It's strong, like straight up, like chemical something into your nose and into your eyes.
The bridge of my nose.
Whoa. Okay, I got it. Okay.
Okay, that's better. All right, let's just drink yours, please.
It's very right down the middle again. That finish is good.
Oh, there's a buttercream note on the palate that is super nice.
Yeah. I get more. Yeah, like I guess that is buttercream. I'm thinking like an icing. And it's, dare I say, you've already said it once today, it's pretty smooth.
Yeah, it is.
And yeah, I taste this, and once again, I think, oh, I don't care to drink this neat, or this would be good in an old fashioned. There is kind of a licorice, kind of candy note on there. Yeah. So you have to know what type of whiskey this is.
It's got to be a rye.
It's a rye. It is a rye. I will say that. It's a rye.
I would have been really surprised if this weren't a rye.
No, this is a good rye. It's just decent. It reminds me of like Old Forester rye. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Plug your nose.
Surely it cannot taste like it smells.
I don't know, man.
Oh, the finish. It was good at first. The finish has the nose.
Wow.
The finish has the nose. I was okay in the beginning. It was kind of just a cherry note right up front. But man, that finish goes back into that like potpourri chemical. Like you said potpourri, it tastes like you just swallowed cologne and
yeah, it's like you walked through a perfume store.
Yeah.
But it's like your grandmother's perfume.
Like dusty,
and it got
musky,
caught. It got caught in your throat.
Bro, that nose.
I'm not even smelling it anymore.
That nose is Bonnie Rotten all day long. I mean, it's like. Ugh.
Okay.
Well,
wow.
I can 100% say, I think my lips are going numb now. I think that I will just a gentleman's handshake say I win.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be nice.
No, yours absolutely wins.
I think my tongue's going numb right now.
What do you think I paid for mine? Or, okay, what do you think the MSRP is for mine?
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking like,
Oh, golly,
it's
horrible.
It's getting worse in my mouth. Oh, yeah. But I can't let it go to waste.
Well, I finished yours because I didn't want to go back to mine.
I really hope you didn't spend that much. My fear is that this was kind of a mid-grade, like maybe a crafty type thing or something. I'm gonna say you spent $53 on this.
Okay. I think you spent about $65 on yours.
Okay. I'm not saying it tastes like you spent that much. I'm saying this may have fooled you a little bit. Like, this is probably going to, it's probably $50-ish. It should taste decent. Let's go for it. That's what I think.
Well, I paid double that. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. MSRP is double that. I paid triple that.
No, Barry. No. Oh, no. Doesn't Fred Minnick just love these people or something like that?
I don't know.
Monk's Road. And it's a toasted barrel finish.
This is 8 years old.
This is... Oh. They got a QR code. I'm sorry, Monk's Road. I'm not... I mean, we did this blind, and this is what came out of our mouth. I mean, we can't help it. Yeah. I paid $36 for what I got. And it is a rye whiskey. And do you want to know why I bought this, other than for the show, and I knew we hadn't reviewed it? Because I thought the label looked badass. That was my critique. That was the reason I grabbed this. This is Triple R Russian River Rye. This guy is fighting a warthog. And he looks badass. Look at him. He's got his shirt ripped. He's got muscles. This is 90 proof straight rye whiskey made on the West Coast. Aged and bottled in California.
The 3 R's I'm thinking of, I can't say. I'm just kidding. Because they're preschool toys present.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. No, it's actually pretty good.
It's 3-year MGP. Aged at least 3 years, or at least 3 years. Distilled in Indiana. It's blended and bottled by Grattan Distilling Company, Sonoma, California. So I guess they got MGP. They brought it to California, blended it, maybe let it sit there for a little bit. Either way, 90 proof rye whiskey from California. This is batch 3, and the only reason I grabbed it is because it looked badass on the label. And it may be one of my new favorite ryes just because of this whole episode. He's so mad. $36.
$150.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry. This was my idea. I said, do we need to set a price limit?
No, but I didn't want it to be like I thought it would be fun to do like.
It is. I'm just sorry.
Don't be sorry. I was the
sorry.
idiot. I was the idiot who said, "Nah, let's do whatever."
You're trying to mic drop this shit. You were like 8 year.
No, I was
toasted barrel. This is a good. Okay, let's flip this into like a learning thing for you listening. Maybe maybe you're listening and you still are getting into bourbon, or you don't really have your you don't know what you're looking for when you go. You see a $150 bottle of whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
It's 8 years old and it's toasted. Though there is no reason you read all that and you shouldn't expect to walk out, go home, open this, and just have an amazing pour. And it just goes to show that it sucks. You can't, unless you try it.
Yeah, there's no like foolproof plan
This is going to happen.
making whiskey.
This is going to happen when you become a fan of whiskey, a whiskey hunter, lover, whatever. You are going to find yourself in this exact situation. We've all done it. I can look around here, and me and Perry can look at bottles that I have over there that this exact thing has happened. And here we are. Like, it still happens. Still happens. Even to us. Like, that's the thing. Even to us. Perry buys and gets and drinks whiskeys that, like, people don't even get to try sometimes, and we still end up having stuff like this happen. It's crazy. It really is crazy. And here I am, Whiskey Mutant style, picked the bottle straight because I saw a guy fighting a wild boar on it and said, this will be funny, because I would expect these results to be flipped. I would expect this to probably taste a little funky, a little weird, and then this to be like, oh my God, like, look at this. And here we are. Here we are. We've already talked about nose, palate, finish. Rate them. You got to give them a number. 10 BIP rating scale. It's 1 to 20. Nose, price, palate, finish, all that stuff. 1 through 20.
7 out of 20.
7 out of 20.
This is 7 out of 20. This is a 13 out of 20.
I was going to say this is kind of right down. This is a good, affordable rye whiskey. I was going to give it like a 13. A little bit better than, down the middle. This boy, I ain't going down this road with this. This is a 6 out of 20. I mean, that's just how it is. 6 out of 20. So,
I mean, I could probably give it a 6 too. You know what? 6, because I was being generous with the price. At an MSRP of $100. We, at this point in the show, normally do barrel rings.
Yeah.
We don't have any normal barrel rings this week.
Boy.
We have a very special barrel ring.
Really?
This week.
I did not know about this. A letter? Is that a handwritten letter?
This is the handwritten letter that Jared sent.
You put the wax
months.
on it?
Yeah, remember we asked for this?
Yeah.
Months ago? And I thought I lost it?
Where'd you find it?
In my grandparents' house.
Look at the paper he used. Oh, boy.
Eric.
Yes?
And Perry.
Okay.
You asked for someone to send a handwritten letter sealed with wax. For reasons I cannot reveal, we were gifted a wax seal. So here you go. Hopefully the wax didn't break in the mail. So here's a question. How do you pick a bottle to pour on a given night? Like when just having a drink to relax while watching hockey after putting the kids to bed. Or when it's Saturday and you're having 6. What's the plan?
Damn.
When do the bottles in that 18 to 20 point range come out? Or those special barrel picks that are not replaceable?
Mm-hmm.
When do you go for the mid-range but available things like ECBP?
Okay.
Y'all's collections are way bigger than mine.
Whatever.
He says he's got about 90 to 100. And I struggle with it or just overanalyze it. Love the podcast. Love the pairing videos. Excuse me. Keep it up, guys. Yours truly, Porkline. A.K.A. Jared.
How long ago was this sent? I can't tell what it says. Because this, This doesn't sound like the Jared we know now. The Jared we know now gives a shit. He thinks he rules the barrel rings. He's a cocky little mother, and he's all over the place.
P.S. Apologies for the bad handwriting. Engineers don't write often.
I knew he was an engineer because of the friggin' paper he used. That's not bad handwriting.
No, it's not bad at all.
My favorite thing that this is not the Jared that we know now. This is Jared trying to finesse his way into the show. And now look at him. He's on barrel rings like 24/7.
Also, Jared actually sent another letter this week. And I forgot it. Yes.
Oh my God. I can't wait to compare that one.
I forgot it at home. So we got another one coming next week. Do you like the Buzz Lightyear stamp?
This is typical Jared. He didn't even use the Pixar like the Toy Story Buzz. He used the actual movie one because he knew that would probably make me mad. Even then, he was trying to make me mad. So I guess we'll answer the question that Jared asked. How do me personally decide what I'm going to pour? I think it's all just the mood or the occasion. If I'm by myself, like through the week, and like I just want to pour, I usually go for my like kind of mid-range stuff. Like that's through the week, not having to pour with Perry. Perry's not coming over. Maybe, whatever. Mid-range pour. That's my, Buffalo Trace store pick. Maybe a Wilderness Trail pick. If I want to go a little barrel proofy, Knob Creek, Elijah Craig barrel proof, just stuff, normal stuff. When I reach for the 18 to 20 pointers, it's
very rare.
It's rare. Maybe there's something's happened in the day, we've job stuff anyway. I'm happy. I'm just going to treat myself to pour. Maybe we're having like a family dinner together. Perry's coming over. We usually make like almost like a tasting. We have like our 18 to 20s. We have our something unique. We have a barrel pick, and we have like Turkey 101. It's really just all mood based. Like I don't go and just drink like my favorite Willet picks like every night. Like I want to save them, like you said, like the stuff you want to save. So it's all mood based. I don't know. Like I'm just in the moment. Like probably the majority of the stuff I drink through the week, if I'm just normal, just having a drink is probably mid, by $30 to $60 bottles, and everything else just mood based.
Yeah. I'm very much in the same camp. In a perfect world, I think I'm drinking Elijah Craig barrel proof pretty much every day.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I shouldn't be either.
Yeah.
For health reasons or whatever. But I have been fortunate, though, recently to have a pretty substantial influx of Elijah Craig barrel proof bottles hit me for whatever reason. So that's been more of a go-to for me recently for one reason or another. But yeah, it is very few and far between. And I think that it's easy to think about the 18 to 20s in those parameters as well as special pours, because those don't come around very often. So it's easier to parse out the times that I want to go for them. And I think that it comes about for a couple of different reasons. First of all, because we are well drank. We have been fortunate enough to have had so many different expressions of bourbons and ryes and spirits that we know what we are in the mood for at any one particular time. So we're not constantly going, I need the best of the best right now.
Right.
You know, to really satisfy me. However,
but we're not financially gifted enough to afford to have the best of the best at all times.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. That's the other part of it too. But there is also that notion of, and I talked about this on Journey Drinkers, Mossick's podcast, that, you know, with cutting back on drinking, if I'm gonna have like 1 or 2 pours a night, I want it to be a little bit more substantial.
Right.
So whether that's older, right, with a bigger flavor profile, or higher proof with more substance to it, it just really depends on what's, you know, what's taking place.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, it's just the same with anything else. I'm also fortunate enough that I've amassed a collection big enough that
it's big enough.
Yep. I probably won't have to. I wouldn't have to buy another bottle of whiskey until I died. Probably.
You're going to live to be like 120, though.
You know what? I kind of hope so.
Me too. I want to.
Everybody's like, I don't want to live that long. I'm like, I just want to see what it's like.
If I can walk around and do stuff like I want, if I'm going.
Everybody's like, oh, my friends are going to be dead, and I'm like, but my family won't be.
If I'm bedridden or something, 90 years old,
kids and grandkids,
I don't want to.
Like,
but if I can like do stuff,
if I'm healthy and
jeez, people being all like, oh, jeez.
Anyway, like I think that I have enough to get me through a lifetime.
Yeah.
So
and you got mine. You can always come over and try mine.
Yeah, exactly. Same.
What if I got a text that said, "Dude, I'm completely out of whiskey"? I'd be like, "What the?
What happened?
What happened?"
Do you want to do one more side by side?
Like for the show?
Yeah.
I don't care. What?
The 18.
The 18. With the 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm curious.
Okay, that's fine. We're bourbon curious.
I don't get it.
You get it.
I get it.
Well, here we are.
We had some issues.
I'm gonna send this to Perry right now. He can put it up on the screen. Say what we had to stop for. There's many. If it's not one animal, it's another.
Is there a gas leak in your house?
It probably. Everything is going crazy.
Her claws just scratched on the concrete, and that was horrible.
Minnie. Stop.
All right. Anyway,
I'm having a great time.
on the screen, this is what we had to take a break for. 3-way tug of war match. Anyway, now we've already poured these up while we were waiting for the case to stop. We are going to compare the newly acquired Elijah Craig 18 that was bottled 9/18/23 to an older Elijah Craig 18 that I had that was bottled 11/14/19.
Which glasses?
Mine it's the same as this.
Okay, so left is
Mine,
yours,
the one
right
we-
is ours.
Yep.
Okay.
Very similar.
They smell almost identical now.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good.
Ours
I would say
might be a little bit better.
I'm not going to say either one of them is better. I'm not going to say this one's better. I think the nose is almost identical.
Yeah.
The palate is like Mine is maybe a little flatter, but a little more
oakier,
grapier, even around the edges. This one, the one we have, the recent one, is gotten even better.
It's fruitier.
It's fruity. It's brighter.
Yeah.
If you want to, this one's darker in the notes. This one's brighter, more vibrant. It almost tastes a little bit spicier than this one.
Mm.
They're so similar, though.
They really are.
It's hard to. I'm just happy that this one is finally on this one's level.
That's finally improved. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
When you taste them side by side, it is what we were just talking about. Like, if I was in the mood for something a little darker, a little just like dense, smooth, all that, I would get this one. If I was like, I want something that smells old, like aged and all that, but maybe it just a little bit brighter, a little bit spicier on the palate, I would take the one that we got. So, that's a relief.
Yeah. After 3 weeks.
Yes. 3 weeks. So,
good deal. Yeah.
let your electric 18s air out for 3 weeks.
High proof hot takes?
High proof hot takes. I don't really have one. I had an issue, and I don't know. It's just more me complaining about old people. It's just old people that refuse to like either ask for help or get with the program that was going on. Old people that are stuck in their ways, and it's to the point where they're so stuck in their ways that it's actually a hindrance to people, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. I had a situation, I don't want to go to the details, I won't, but it's that, like, old people who they just won't like get with the program. You know what I mean?
I get it. Yeah.
And you see this everywhere, and it's like, and I'm not even going to say an age or anything like that. It's just people, it could be a young person. There are people that are my age, your age, that they try to act like they're so old, and like they want to, and it's just like, go with the flow. Like, let's do this.
I think what that translates to for me, and this is something that I've been dealing with specifically with work this week as well, is...
Did you blame those?
I did.
Okay.
People who... It's the people who think that they just have it all figured out.
Yeah. Maybe they had it figured out in 1972.
But even the people who, are closer to our age.
I mean, yeah, there are people
and they're just unwilling to be conversational or open to. Anyway, I've just dealt a lot with it. Where it's too much of a soapbox to get on right now, but I've been very frustrated with particular people recently who have hindered my ability even just to do my job.
Yeah, Kung Fu Panda.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Come on, Poe.
Jesus.
Let me. Never mind.
Anyway. No, that's Lightning McQueen. What's Poe say?
Skadoosh.
Skadoosh. Yeah.
Tips and bits.
Tips and bits.
Things that we have been enjoying. This is where we recommend them. We've been watching them, listening, reading, playing, just enjoying over the past week or so. What you got?
What do I have? Well, I will just say some updates on stuff I said before. I'm completely caught up on Chainsaw Man manga. Mm-hmm. Like, I did the box set I got from Comic-Con, and I went and ordered the latest 3 chapters, and it still just continues to be so fun, so amazing, just crazy stuff, fun story, all that. So Chainsaw Man, the manga is great. Bad Batch on Disney Plus is amazing. Love that show. I do not want it to end, but it's going to. Nothing I can do. I don't have the power to make it keep going. I'm sticking to my guns still. I've not watched the Acolyte trailer. I know what it's about. I know when it takes place. I'm not watching the trailer. I'm not watching it.
It's a good trailer.
I've heard. I'm not watching it. I've got...
this is the truth that I have been exposed to, and I refuse to partake in it.
I've got X-Men 97 queued up. I haven't got a chance to watch it. I was going to watch it this weekend. Then the only new thing that I've really read, I'm not really watching anything new. There was a basketball game. You don't have to worry about that. I've caught up. I got the 2 trade paperbacks of Jason Aaron's Punisher run for the past like 2 years.
Okay.
Fucking so good.
Really?
He just brings it back to like classic Punisher. And if I went back and looked at some of my comic book boxes there, like I love the Punisher, but like for a while, like it would get crazy and like they would try to make Punisher be part of like the normal story and stuff. And he just needs his own thing to do. Like when you put Punisher like on like a different planet with like, you know, Thanos or something, like it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
You need Punisher ground level doing that stuff. Like one of my favorite Punisher things is in Civil War where he just gets the shit punched out of him by Captain America, and he's like, "I'll take it." He's like, "That's Captain America. What am I going to do? What am I going to do?" And he said, "I was doing what I did for." He basically said, "I did this for you." He did the dirty work for Cap, and
that's for you for the rest of the
evening. And it's one of the coolest things because that's Punisher being Punisher, staying in his zone. He's not going to go and try to fight freaking Galactus or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Jason Aaron is just one of my favorite writers. All his stuff is awesome. And I was highly impressed. I'm way behind on comic books and stuff, so I just try to find stuff that like I can just pick up, read, and Punisher is one of those characters. Like you can just, it's a Punisher story. So
yeah.
That's it.
Where do I want to start? The final season of Curb Your Enthusiasm is out right now. We thought that we were caught up, but we are not. So we are on season 11 as opposed to season 12. So we watched a couple episodes of that the other night. I've got a few Instagram accounts actually that I want to recommend.
Interesting.
That
whiskey.
Well,
if you've not had me, you've been listening. What are you doing? At Peter 17.
The first one is Me Doing Things.
You?
No, it's called Me Doing Things.
What are you doing?
Golly, man, just let me get some sentences out. It's this account.
That one, the doll one that you sent me? Yeah.
Just really funny, absurdist comedy that takes things to another level. There's one where he deep fakes himself as Mr. Beast to get rent money. It's all a bit, but to get rent money from his old roommate. There's a comic or a comic artist, I guess.
Matt Rife.
That I just followed recently that I think is hilarious. Brad T. Jonas.
Oh yeah.
This one killed me. Why am I so dumb? Why dumb? Dear Congressperson, please tell me why I'm so dumb. Huh? Best wishes. Hunger strike day 2. Why dumb? just really.
Why dumb?
Really, really good. And then, oh, man. This one has taken me on a journey that I was not anticipating. And it started out as one of those, we post the same clip every day.
Just a simple man. What was
We're just normal men.
Just normal man.
And it's this one, you successfully hit metal 17 times, so now you're proud owner of this photograph of motorcar. I am happy. The property is theft, so now you are under arrest. Fair enough.
They post that every day? Every day?
They did.
Oh.
But then the time loop broke. And it became this full-blown story. And it's amazing. They're up to day 103. I'm telling you, it's incredible. It's you hit metal 17 times _ every day. MIKAELI _17. It's fantastic. It's so good. I think the storytelling is incredibly nuanced and fun, and it's wonderful.
I love it.
So
I love it.
I've got another one, but I'll save it for next week.
You know what you shouldn't save?
I-
Money. You should support the show.
Don't save money is a horrible
What?
tips and bits.
Don't save $5. Join the Patreon. Don't save $1.
No, I agree.
Yeah. For as little as $1 a month, you can support the show on patreon.com/MyBourbonPodcast.
Mm-hmm.
But at $5, you get all the bonus stuff. You get this episode that you just listened to. Let me say that again.
No, I think you said it great.
Listen to.
Uncut.
Like there's stuff that happened. Like people ain't going to know. And then you get all the bonus episodes. We do pregame chats. We have like a whole series of stuff. If you're not on the Patreon, you don't know. We do pours from the floor. We open bottles. It's called Pop Chicka Wawa. We do Simply Irresistible. All the stuff. You get all that, and that helps us do barrel picks. That helps us keep the lights on. Perry pays for his third family. Sorry,
I'm up to 3 now.
Yeah, forgot. 3 families. Perry has 3 families. Don't tell the first wife or the second wife. But yeah, patreon.com/MyBourbonPodcast, and you will have exclusive access to anything we do, including the live show tickets and the VIP experience that we're doing this year. 10 BIP weekend. Again, it's coming up. We've got it. It's completely different than normal. Kind of the same, different places. We're doing it ourselves, basically, with the help of other people. It's 10 BIP weekend. Just get on it. If you want to support the show through merchandise, you want to buy some merch? bourbonshop.threadless.com. I got an email the other day that said they were having a sale. Perry puts all the designs on there. You can buy stuff. You can buy a shirt that says, "This is my bourbon drinking shirt." And you can show everybody that you're drinking bourbon and you're wearing a shirt and you're supporting us. If you want to send us a letter, like Jared did earlier, you got to email us. We're not going to put the address on there. We do have an address that you can send.
Yeah, the P.O. Box. It's P.O. Box 22609, Lexington, Kentucky 40522.
Yeah, but if you're weird like Jared and you want to find the address to send an actual letter to, send an email to thisismybourbonshop@gmail.com. If you want to follow us on all social media, you can follow me at Whiskey Mutant. You can follow Perry at Peter1792. You can follow the show as a whole at My Bourbon Pod. You can go to Facebook.com where we have a Facebook group. We post updates for all the episodes, and then once the live show starts, we'll start posting stuff on there. We usually communicate like schedules and all that on there. So this is My Bourbon Podcast Facebook group. Answer some questions. We'll let you in. Make sure you're not a bot. Make sure you're not AI. Make sure you're not trying to steal our copper. It's just the stuff we got to do, you know.
I can't keep replacing my
Your heater, your water lines and stuff.
Yeah. My catalytic converter.
No. If you're listening to this, go rate it on iTunes.
Stop stealing my tires.
Yeah, don't steal our stuff. People getting our address instead of sending us samples and bottles, they try to find Perry and steal his tires. Don't do that. Rate, comment, subscribe to everything. You can go to YouTube and you can watch this episode if you're listening and you're like, I want to see with them pretty faces. I want to see the picture that they just showed. Go to YouTube.
That was just for the YouTube.
Yeah.
For the video version, we had a great smile.
Yeah. This is my Bourbon Podcast on YouTube.
Award-winning smiles.
Hit the bell, comment, subscribe. Leave a rating review. When we get ratings, we read them out. You can be part of the podcast.
We've still got a 5-star rating, as far as I know, on Spotify, by the way.
Fucking badass. And then barrel rings. That is, we didn't have a normal barrel rings. If you listen back to the last 10 episodes, there's like 50 at a time. But you can call and leave a voicemail to this number. 859 428 8253. Say it again.
859-428-8253.
Leave a voicemail, and Perry's checking his Instagram right now. Leave a voicemail. You're part of the podcast. You're basically the third host for about
I hate the new Facebook update.
however long you leave that. And then tell your mamas about us. Tell your wives about us. Tell your grandmas about us. Keep listening. Keep whiskey fun. Pair everything. Just do it. Have fun with whiskey.
I need a nap.
I'm having fun. I'm
glad. I'm glad. I'm tired. I'm sorry.
I'm right here. That's an episode. Chaos.
See you guys next time. Until then. Oh, you know what next week is?
What's next week?
Next week is the next in our series of Best Way to Drink. And this is going to be the best way to drink Jack
Hidden
Daniels. No.
Oh, Jack Daniels?
Best way to drink Jack Daniels.
We gotta. I want another category.
What do you mean?
Like a slushy.
Do you remember the last time we did this and how sideways we got?
Yeah. Never
I
mind.
don't think we need another category.
Let's just do it the normal way.
All right. See you next time then. Be on the lookout for Best Way to Drink Jack Daniels.
Is Jack Daniels bourbon?
Yes.
I'm Whiskey Mutant.
I'm Perry and this is my Bourbon Podcast. You son of a gun.